Apparently, Piers Morgan got himself injured and he's in the hospital. As we can see, he tripped on a small step at a restaurant and he fractured his femur. That's a pretty nasty fall. Unless he has osteoporosis or something, to fracture a femur, that's quite painful. Apparently, he needs a new hip. He is now recovering at the hospital. Crutches for 6 weeks, not long haul for 12 weeks, and it's not a good new year. He blames Donald Trump. Now, here's why I find this an interesting case study. Recently, I've made a video about a right-wing influencer which got pulled by a leftist mob. And they brutalized him. And when you go on Twitter, when you go on Blue Sky, you see people justifying that. Like, they're literally cheering. They're happy that it happened. And they constantly say, it's like, well, you know, if it was a right-winger, it would do the same. And I generally want to see how right-wingers respond when a person that they don't like ends up in the hospital. And I do have to say, there is some malice we're going to see in the comment section. But it's like a different type of malice. It's the type of internet malice, you know, when someone suffers and you laugh at it. But there aren't people that wished he would die or anything like that. Like, there's definitely, like, some people that make fun of his situation. That is true. But, like, no one is at the level of malice that we see leftists behave. So, you obviously have professionals like Mario Nafal, you know, people that have, like, big communities and they're not trying to be cheeky little shits like me. They wear suits. And they say, wishing you speedy recovery. You have other people that say, get well soon. You know, Piers, get well soon. I don't see Sargon of Akkad. Like, Carl, what are you doing? You got a suit, Carl. You got a suit. You need to come down into this comment section and wish the man a speedy recovery. You know what? I think I will do it. I will do it on behalf of Carl. Let's do it. So, on behalf of Sargon of Akkad, I wish you a speedy recovery. There we go. I'm going to get in trouble for this, aren't I? I'm going to... I'm pretty sure, like, Sargon is going to wake up and be like, what the fuck? It's okay, Sargon, I'm helping you be polite. Anyway, well, let's see what else people are saying. They're quoting statistics at him. 1-year mortality rates often cited around 20 to 30%. Yeah, but like, you know, this is what happens when you cite statistics on the internet. It is true. The hip fracture is probably one of the leading causes of death for elderly people when it comes to them hitting themselves. But the reason you have, like, 1-year mortality is only if the elderly person has, like, other conditions. In the case of Piers Morgan, we don't know. Like, he may be a healthy adult, so is probably going to be fine. I mean, usually wealthy people, like, they benefit from the best care. And the reason that you have this mortality rate is for, you know, individuals that go home and then never go to the doctor because they say, it will be fine. But this is what I'm talking about, you know, like the internet cheeky little shittiness. It's like people make jokes, they make fun. Like, for instance, Britain should repurchase America. After all, it was ours and it would enhance our North Atlantic security. If you don't try to sell it to us, President Trump, we're going to impose tariffs on the United States. And any country who supports you in resisting, is this a good deal? So people are saying, well, this happened after he posted this, which is turning into a meme. Like, Operation Slippery Slope successful, sir. But I found this to be fascinating. Piers fractures are not a big deal. As a youth football coaching legend, I forced players to return to games with compound leg fractures. Play through the pain. This gives me vibes when I was a kid. And especially like around the age of 10 to 14, no matter how bad you injure yourself, like no matter how much you're suffering and you're in pain, there was always that like cheeky little asshole. Like that other kid from the block that would be like, that's nothing. Like back in my day when I got myself impaled through the anus and it came out through the mouth, that was real pain. And it's like, what the? That doesn't help the sufferer left. There are people obviously beaming and making fun. This, but like this is the type of malice that I guess right wingers have, which is like internet shitposting. Like again, if we compare this to the previous video, where you have the left literally justifying the mob almost lynching a guy. Like, they're actually saying, this is what you get. This is, welcome to Minneapolis. It's like, this is what happens to Nazis. They did literally the same with Charlie Kirk. And they did the same, like, every single time a right-winger suffers or dies or anything like that. And they would always say, well, the right does the same. Like, right-wingers do it. Well, I'm looking at right-wingers and, yeah, like, it's true. Like, this is not the polite thing to say. This is not nice. But, like, it doesn't feel like it comes from a genuine place of hatred. Do you feel me? Hoping there's a bad at hope to look after Mrs. Morgan. If Trump tries to hurt you again, just let me know. Portugal and the United Kingdom share the oldest alliance in the world. So, we'll send Cristiano Ronaldo at Mar-a-Lago once again. But this time as a cook, lesson to be learned. Thoughts and prayers go out to the lady. Oof. Man, ever since they compared Piers Morgan to the pigeon lady, I can't unsee it. Like, I genuinely cannot unsee it. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I do hope that the man has a speedy recovery. I've no ill will against him. Like, once he stops being a leftist journalist, there's going to be other leftist journalists like him. So, because harm and suffering doesn't bring me any benefit. But yeah, I do wonder what Sargon is going to say. Did I get any responses from this? Huh? No. Damn it. I'll keep you guys up to date. I'll see you in tomorrow's live stream. You know what? Maybe if I like it. No one sees it, so I will like it. There we go. Boosting the algorithm. Let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Hold on. Just to be sure. Right, there we go.